Hello, and thank you for joining us today for the Logiwa QuickTake series. If this is your first time with us, we're excited to welcome you. And for our returning guests, we're thrilled to have you back. Our hope is that you will come away from today's 15-minute webinar knowing something you didn't before you tuned in. I'd like to introduce you today to our guest speaker, Lydia Kamansky, Product Operations Manager here at Logiwa. She'll be talking you through our topic, 3PL Billing Automation. Lydia, welcome and take it away.
Thank you, Michelle, and welcome everyone. Let's get into our topic for today's session. Saying that billing is challenging for third-party logistics providers is an understatement. Different customer agreements, varying rate structures and discounts, and just the sheer volume of all the different services that you could bill your clients for all contribute to the complexity of the invoicing process. Additionally, the continuing growth of e-commerce demand has magnified those challenges. As more and more transactions are occurring online, you have to get access to all of that data in order to properly bill your clients. This can be a big drain on your resources and can carry a high risk of errors if you're trying to manage all this data in spreadsheets. Getting your billing right and doing so in a timely manner is critical to your success. In today's quick take, we're going to discuss how you can automate your client billing by using your WMS data and how that can help you both reduce errors and also potentially unlock revenue that might be hiding from you. So let's jump right in. The first step in getting your arms around all that data is having an integrated system that captures all of the information that you need. A good WMS should be that system. Your WMS should make connecting with your customers' online stores, their retailers, or custom websites easy. You should be able to pull in product information, POs to receive against, and orders to fulfill. Integrations with shipping carriers will allow you to get labels and then track your carrier rates and any associated markups. And if you bill your clients for their store or carrier integrations, that should be easy to track and charge for as well. Finally, a good WMS will give you the ability to push out any information you need as well, such as shipment information back to the stores or retailers, or billing information out to your own ERP system. A good WMS with all the integrations you need should track every billable event that occurs in your warehouse. For example, the number of pallets, cases, or items you've received during a given time period should be recorded. And since your inventory is constantly changing, your WMS should have daily snapshots of that inventory so you know what space is being taken up in your warehouse, for how long, and by which client. It should also be able to identify the items that have stayed in your warehouse for a long time, say more than a year, and allow you to bill more for those items. Finally, your WMS should track all of the activity performed by your workers to fulfill your orders, as well as allow you to add entries for the value-added services you provide that can't be automatically tracked, such as the number of pallets you've wrapped. All of this data should then be used to calculate your billing according to your billing rules, and a good WMS will make this effortless for you. For example, Logiwa has over 200 pre-configured billing metrics that can be automatically calculated based on our customer data in their WMS, including various charges such as items, pallets or POs received, storage locations or volumes, picking and packing activities, orders shipped, order lines shipped, pallets shipped, carrier labels printed, and so much more. Additional capabilities a good WMS will have include the flexibility to support a variety of client relationships, as well as the ability to adapt as those client relationships change and grow. You should be able to configure different billing cycles for your different clients. For example, some of your customers being able to offer this level of flexibility could give you a competitive advantage. You should also be able to specify different contract terms for your clients with various rates and durations that you can easily change as your customer contracts evolve. And you should be able to generate different billing reports based on what your clients need to understand the services that you've provided. Does your client need just a summary of their total costs for a service for the billing period? Or do they need the details of every operation by order number? Your billing system should support both types of reports so that you can both meet your client needs and be able to double check your own records as well if you ever need to. Due to the wide variety of services and possible pricing structures that you can offer to your clients, your billing fees should be easily configurable so those charges can be automatically calculated for your customers in a way that makes the most sense for your business. You should be able to define either fixed prices or price ranges for different quantities of services provided. You should be able to define minimums or bill on averages if you'd like. Your system should also be able to support per unit based charges, just charges per pallet received, as well as either volume or weight based charges. And finally, you should be able to configure condition based criteria for your billing charges because certain types of orders or items require special attention and handling by your staff. For example, you should be able to charge differently for single SKU pallets versus mixed pallets. Your billing software should also allow you to charge more for services provided for fragile or oversized items, as those usually require different processes than your standard orders. And a good billing module will also support even more complex calculations, such as consolidating units to cases in your billing, or being able to compare volumes against weights, and then choosing the right measure to bill for based on your business rules. So far, we've been talking about the different features you should look for in a good billing system. With the right automated yet flexible 3PL billing system, you'll no longer need to worry about keeping track of which client is supposed to get their invoice when, or applying the wrong rate or discount to a client's invoice. Manual billing processes typically have a 10 to 15% error rate. With an automated billing solution that can take your business rules as inputs and then output the reports you need to confidently invoice your clients, you can get that error rate much closer to zero. Transferring billing data manually into an accounting system is another area where challenges and errors can often arise, particularly if that data is being entered from multiple spreadsheets. A good 3PL billing system will automatically handle that transfer of your billing data, saving your team time and eliminating those data entry errors. As an example, Logiwa allows you to have your billing data automatically transferred to either QuickBooks Online or QuickBooks Desktop, and billing data can also be transferred to your ERP system via our open API. If you consider the time that can be spent investigating and correcting billing issues and the customer frustration that occurs when those types of issues arise, the additional benefits of an automated billing system start making themselves clear. Another benefit of an automated 3PL billing system is that it gives you the ability to easily calculate the profit you're earning for the different services you are providing. When you have that data, you can compare to see how you're doing across your client base. By having the data at your fingertips to make these comparisons, you can identify where you might be undercharging for your services and then make adjustments to increase your revenues. The right billing system will also make it easy for you to make those changes when you're ready to make those pricing adjustments. And of course, by tracking all of your warehouse activities and automatically calculating the appropriate charges, you can be sure that every billable activity is accounted for and that you're not missing any charges. So let's quickly wrap with your 3 quick takeaways. Number 1, your WMS should give you the ability to automatically track every billable event that occurs in your warehouse and then calculate your billing according to your business rules. Number 2, automation through configurable calculations and integrations eliminates errors, saving you time and keeping your customers happy. And number 3, calculate and compare your profits across the services you are providing and look for those opportunities to find hidden revenue. And with that, I'd like to thank you, as always, for your time today, and I'll turn it back over to you, Michelle.
Thank you so much, Lydia. That was really informative. I hope everyone was able to see the power of billing automation and the ways it can impact your operations. As a reminder, we will send this webinar recording to you shortly. I want to thank our guest speaker, Lydia, for walking us through the deck and give you all a huge thank you for joining us today. If you have any questions, please check us out at logiwa.com/requestademo for more information. We hope to see you at the next QuickTake webinar. Until next time, thank you and take care.